Okay, hey guys, it's Team's Friends Forever. Here with our very own Brandon Williams, who top 2 Super Series from Melbourne. One of our 3 events that actually happen here in Australia. So he played Heroes, and here's his deck profile.
Alright, so 3 Alias, obviously. It's like, card's ridiculous. 3 Thunder Kings, 2 Cyber Dragons, 1 Stratos, and 1 Honors.
Alright, so why'd you play 2 Cyber Dragons in your deck at the moment?
I think Cyber Dragon's really good right now, especially in Heroes. Like, a lot of people will make a first or second turn Maestroke against this deck, and this card just completely outs of it and puts you in like a really commanding position. It's great in the mirror match and against decks like GBs, if anybody plays that deck anymore. Just a 21 beater which you can special summon is nuts, and also it's honestable, Miracle Fusion. It's a great card.
Oh, why'd you play 3 Thunder Kings? Some people have been cutting it down to 2.
Honestly, Thunder King is ridiculous this format. Obviously, Mermails, like, the card just single-handedly beats that deck if you can keep it up on the field. And with Heroes, you play a lot of back row, so you can just keep it up and win the game with it. It's 10 monsters. Spells, 3 Miracle, 3 Spark, 2 Duality, 2 Equal, Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and Rotor.
Alright, so why are you playing 2 equals? Some people have been cutting it back to 1 because they feel like with 1 Rotor, 1 Equal, 1 Stratos, it's enough searches to get through the deck, and 2 dualities, obviously, etc.
I find that I don't really draw Alias enough, so I really wanted the searches. It's also a great bluff card. Like, if you do open 2 Alias or something, you can set it, they Heavy Storm you can set 4 back row the next turn. You can take Bates MSTs out. It's just a good card. 16 spells, 14, sorry. 2 Torrentials, 2 Bottomless, 2 Prisons, 2 Skill Drains, 2 Hero Blast, 2 Compulse, Solemn Brigade, and a Star Dread.
Alright, so why are you playing 2 Hero Blasts? Some people have been cutting it back to 1 because they feel like it clogs hands and it reduces your ability to play Miracle Fusions and stuff like that.
Hero Blast is a ridiculous card. Obviously it recycles your aliases, which is really important. Like, drawing Sparks late game, you can Hero Blast, your Spark becomes live again. It kills Thunder King, which can hurt this deck occasionally if you don't have good trap cards down. It rapes wind-ups, which is like one of the main reasons I like the card. Basically they can't do anything around it. It's good against all decks really. Just taking out small monsters, Mermails, you can hit their Diva plays, when they pull out infantry and stuff like that. It's a great card.
Why are you playing Starlight Road?
Honestly, this card is really bad. Just most people play into it, and just like having the opportunity to set 4 back row first turn is ridiculous, and if they do flop the Storm on you, you basically win the game. I can't really say if it was good or not, because I only drew it once all tournament, and it went off and I won the game. Yeah, but I wouldn't play this card again.
So why are you playing Deep Prisons instead of Mirror Force? Some people have been considering Mirror Force because of Mermails, they can't really do anything if they don't hit the Mirror Force with Marksman, and then they just lose from that point.
Mirror Force, like, the card's alright, but in my opinion Deep Prison is a lot better. You hit cards like Christia, Card Trooper, just Stardust even, because there was some random guy playing Dragonides who nearly topped card, so the card's like destroys that deck. But yeah, Deep Prison's just a lot more generic, and most of the time you'll be mirror forcing a singleton card anyway, so I just thought Deep Prison would be a better choice.
Alright, so why'd you choose to play the standard hero beat deck instead of like the hand trap heroes that some people have been choosing to run?
I have no clue why you'd play hand traps and heroes. Like, that's not really for this deck. If I wanted to play hand traps, I'd play something like Agents. Why would you want to give up the opportunity to play all your trap cards when they're like ridiculous to just play like max C's and stuff, when like general bad players would just play through a max C and you'll lose.
Fair enough. Right.
Extra?
Yep.
Stardust for the road, Utopia Ray, Utopia, Excalibur, Blade Armor, Roach, Abyssdweller, Papal Operative, Cowboy, didn't summon this once, Maestroke, Chimera Tech because it's Cyber Dragons obviously, 2 Shinings, Great Tornado, and Ab-Zero because of the side deck.
Alright, so from the looks of it, doesn't seem like you're siding Super Poly because you don't have Nova Master and we don't have Gaia and we can't play Askiri Dao here in Australia because Konami's gay, but yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think Super Poly is really a good card right now. I wouldn't really want to put it in against any decks except Rabbit, which there was like 2 Rabbit decks in the entire tournament, so that worked fine. Side deck, 2 Veilers for wind-ups really. It's like, the card's great. Like, if they do get the Heavy Storm off on you and they try to beat you down, this card can save you, which happened twice actually. 2 Snowmans, because I thought there would be a few heroes, and if I did verse one of the random Rabbit decks, this card would be really good. Also lets you play Ab-Zero, which is good. Tsukiyomi for Agents. This card is really, really good against Agents. Obviously, Christia is a massive dick to you and single-handedly beats over Thunder Kings, which is great. 3 MSTs for most decks pretty much. A lot of people are starting to crease. This card is great to put in. It's good against Chaos Agents on Call of the Haunted, good against Mermails with Abyss Sphere, good against Windups obviously because of Factory. It's a great card in general, against shit decks as well like Chainburn because some guy was playing that. 2 Soul Taker, basically mirror match, and Agents, because like getting over Hyperion can be tough sometimes if they pop your prison. You really need this card to get over the Hyperion if you can't have a Miracle in hand, or if you have a Drain up, then you have nothing to beat over Hyperion with, and they can just sit on it. So this card's really good. 2 Noblemans. I thought there'd be quite a few Gigia on the day. Didn't end up versing 1, but Gigia has a really good matchup against this deck, so this card is great, hitting armor obviously. Also that deck might be siding Snowman, so it becomes even more relevant. And there was some random evos, so could be relevant against those. 3 Soul Drains for Mermails obviously, and Dark Worlds. I played a Mermail deck, and basically this just wins you the game. Went to time, I had this up, he really couldn't do anything. It's a great card, just this with Thunder King just wins the match.
Fair enough. So some side deck cards you didn't choose to side very heavily for, like Chaos Dragons or like Samurai or like some random road deck. So why did you do that?
Personally, I thought Samurais would be completely irrelevant in this tournament, which turned out it was. There was one person playing Samurais, I think.
David.
Yeah. And he didn't end up topping, so that was fine. Chaos Dragons, like, genuinely, like, most people think that Chaos Dragons has a good matchup versus this deck. I think it's pretty even, and if you play your trap cards right, you can just easily win the matchup. And most people either overextend or conserve too much in that deck, so you can just win that game not too hard. And I also didn't think there'd be many Chaos Dragons.
Fair enough. Alright, well, I think that's all left to be said. This is Brandon Williams. Please comment, like, and subscribe. So, peace out, guys.